appreciate the good sides.
But you're not a monster.
I'm a great person.
They can be no.
I look out for the little guy. I expose the bad guys. I'm a good guy. Until I become a bad guy.
You know.
I mean, the first clip starts off with Colossal saying that while Keem isn't a good guy, he does appreciate the good parts of him, which is honestly not really a compliment. I mean, if one of your only friends is saying you're not a good guy, that's kind of a bad thing. Keemstar proceeds to explain how he's a good guy until he turns into a bad guy, which makes no fucking sense whatsoever. And the clip ends with anything for views not agreeing with him. This is the start of the clip. Now, I want you to remember, he said he's a good guy. Okay, fair enough. Now, this next clip is what kind of pissed me off, because he just shows how much of a good guy he really is.
Been accused of something, let me respond, okay?
Oh.
The charges that I'm being accused of is giving an Uber driver 1 star. Now let me explain why he got a 1 star, okay? I left the casino and I called for an Uber. I have this technology called Uber, right? Where I put an address of where I'm going and where I'm being picked up. The fucking Uber driver comes in, right? Speaking barely English, right? Drives right past me and parks. That has nothing to do with it. I'm just saying communication is a big thing. Let's be real.
Okay, all right.
You need to be able to communicate with your driver.
That is something. Is going to twist that into something else.
You can twist it, but I'm giving you facts.
I get it.
Drives right past me like a mile down the road. So we have to walk. Okay, whatever. He got the wrong spot.
Literally 30-second walk.
He got the wrong spot. Whatever. Okay, a mile is exaggerating. You're right. It was probably about a minute walk. We get into the vehicle, and the guy immediately has this run-down, beat-up car.
Well, you should feel sorry for him. He's driving Uber trying to make ends
We
meet.
ordered XL.
Okay.
We're paying extra for a certain class of vehicle.
No, sorry. Just to clarify, XL is just slightly bigger.
Well, in America, it's nice. Seats. XL is nice.
You were in Australia. We just had a half
XL
that country
is
burnt
extra large, so more people.
Okay.
Not paying for
extra
nicer.
large. Okay. Regardless, his vehicle smelled like piss. All right. So it did. It stunk. Okay.
Fine.
It is what it is. Old vehicle and it smelled like piss. Okay. And I had to walk to get there. I get in the vehicle, right? Dolan's getting in the back.
30 seconds.
Dolan's getting in the back. He puts the seat down to go into the third row. And he steps on it to go into the back. And the guy goes, oh, no. Do not step on my seat. Do not step on my seat. He yells at Dolan like Dolan is his fucking child. No, dude, we're customers. You don't talk to us like that. All right?
I mean, it's fair enough. It's his car. You don't step on the seats.
Well, you got a shit car anyway.
And he wasn't rude about it. He was like,
no,
can you
he
please
yelled at him. He yelled at him like it was his child.
No.
All right? I'm just in my Uber trying to go to my place. He goes, are you going to this address? What the fuck is the point of technology? If I'm putting in my address, why do I need you speaking to me?
You need to think that he's confirming, like, are you going here? He doesn't know that you're the person that ordered the Uber yet. He doesn't know what you look like. He doesn't know your name. He asks you for the address. So
my picture and my name is in there. He's seen me.
He's confirming. That's a normal thing. Every fucking Uber I hop into here, they're like...
Okay, fine.
All right, yeah,
whatever.
Okay, yeah.
That's a normal thing. He's confirming the address. What's the point of the technology? What's the point of it? Why don't I just call them and say, excuse me, sir, can you pick me up and I'm going to this address?
Wrap it up.
I'm saying it's bad service. I get in the Uber, the whole ride, he's like, oh, you're American. Oh, why are you? He starts doing the small talk bullshit. I did not order a therapist. I ordered a fucking Uber. I want you to pick me up in a nice vehicle that doesn't smell like piss. I want you to know exactly where I'm going because I've already did that work. I already inputted that address in, and I want you just to take me to my fucking location.
I get that.
That's what I'm paying for. I'm not paying for a fucking interview, motherfucker. Stop asking me questions.
He doesn't know if you want to talk or something like that.
If I want to talk, I will engage in the conversation. You are a fucking person in service.
Right,
I want service.
Right, I get your mindset, but you agree it's not worth giving him 1 star.
If I was an Uber driver, I would be the best one.
You know, after watching this clip, I didn't think that I would need to argue anything, and I'm sure most of the people that do watch the video will already understand it. Colossal is crazy, who's sitting next to Keemstar, by the way. He's a great YouTuber when he uploads, if he ever does, right? He argues every point that Keemstar makes. He just shits on him in every argument, I guess you could call it. And Keemstar's points are really just shitty when you think about it. He was upset that the Uber driver was 30 seconds further than he should have been. Whatever, that sounds very entitled. He was upset that the car wasn't as luxurious as expected. XL on Uber, by the way, doesn't entitle you to a good car, just a bigger one. It does the service that it provides. XL, big car. That's simple. You don't see 500-pound people that wear XXXXL shirts wearing like Gucci. They wear just shirts that fit. You get what I'm saying? The next point I think he made was that the car smelled bad. Colosso himself said that it didn't. He's exaggerating. And then Dolan Dark, which is another YouTuber, he stepped on the guy's seat. And the guy yelled, but Colosso argued against that too. And that also confuses me why Keemstar was upset about that. Because Uber doesn't provide these drivers the cars. The car is their own property, and they have to maintain it. And obviously, if I'm a driver and a guy steps on my seat, I'll be like, "Yo, man, don't do that, please." And that's what the guy did. He didn't start yelling at him. Get the hell out of my car. Why are you stepping on the seat? I think Keemstar obviously exaggerated that too. But the main thing I want to focus on is you could just see, like, anything for views, who chats shit a lot. You could see how he reacts to it. He just tries arguing against Keem, but he acts very nice about it. And that's how Keemstar's life is. Everyone just acts nice to him for no fucking reason. It upsets me. But it makes sense that they do it. Because this guy just ends careers. But the main reason I made this video, it wasn't even to, like, focus on attacking Keemstar. It's because I could have uploaded this 4 days ago. But I didn't, and I didn't want to make it at all because I saw Critical's video on the whole sponsorship deal thing, not deal, but the sponsorship thing going on right now, where YouTubers are getting attacked for their sponsorships. And this gave me the idea for this video, or the final part of this, which is this guy, right? This guy that Keemstar hates on. Imagine if Keemstar made a YouTube video talking about how shitty this Uber driver was. He would have been fired. And that's kind of like what's going on right now with, just people spamming sponsors saying this YouTuber's a shithead, and then the sponsor's taking away the sponsors. It's like inverse of it. But this just goes to show how Keemstar views other people that are in worse situations. I mean, he was upset at the guy for having a rundown car, right? I mean, he can't control that. Maybe he's poor. Everything that he said that he was upset about was not justifiable, except the fact that the guy was talking to him when he didn't want to talk to him. But even then, I've been in Ubers before, and the guy's been really chatty, and I've, not been in a good mood, and I've just said, "Look, man, it's been a long day. Can you just drive?" And he'll be like, "Ah, man, sorry, no problem." Keemstar obviously didn't say anything because he kept complaining about the guy talking. And that's kind of how he is, really. He's just an internet troll. He's the type of guy that will spend 10 minutes talking shit about you online. If you ever come face-to-face to him, even to have a discussion, not to fight, to have a discussion, he'll act all nice. I mean, he did it with Leafy, right? They were having an internet war. They meet IRL, they're fine. He does it with everyone. I guarantee you, if tomorrow he saw H3, he would just say, "Oh, hi, how's your kid? How's your wife? I love you, man." It's just disgusting. I don't know how he survived on YouTube this long. And if I'm being honest, I followed Drama Alert for a long time. I was subscribed to him for a long time, but that was mainly for news. And that's why I unsubscribe, because I don't watch any of their videos anymore, because it's just shitty news. You know what I'm saying? Like Scars and all these other YouTubers, Kavos fucking does it amazing. Kavos' content is on point when it comes to the news, but he obviously doesn't get as much recognition because he's not as negative as Keemstar. It's just, YouTube is such a shitty place, and it's going to get even worse. We're going to have like a fucking 8th adpocalypse, and I know it doesn't affect me. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not a big YouTuber. I don't really care about YouTube in the sense that I make videos. I just do it for fun. But I can already see YouTubers having to do other shit or not being able to upload as many videos because they won't get money or they're going to lose sponsorships. Keem's already lost G Fuel, which I feel like he shouldn't have G Fuel because of all the shit he's done in his past, which you can just watch H2H's video. I'm going to link it. I don't think this video is going to get any traction, but if it does, I'm just going to link everything in the description. You know what I mean? There's going to be a sponsorship adpocalypse, and everything's going to go to shit. The worst part is it's during quarantine, too. And don't get me started on these sponsors, man. Can you imagine being sponsored, like being sponsored by G Fuel for years and years, or being sponsored by Old Spice, like H3H3 was, for years and years, and you've had a perfect track record, and then just because a couple shitheads on the internet, maybe a couple hundred, maybe 1,000, say, "Hey, this guy's a bad man," the sponsorship immediately just like takes you out of the deal. They don't consider anything. They don't talk to you. They don't message you. It's so annoying to think about, because I can imagine how I would feel if I had like built up this corporate relationship with someone, and then without doing any research, any investigations, they just cut me off. And it's a shame, because these people that do it online are children. You're generally a child. If your two favorite YouTubers, or your favorite YouTuber is fighting against another favorite YouTuber, and your idea is, "Hey, I'm going to make them lose their sponsorship," you're just a child. No one does that in real life. You know what I mean? They're both wealthy from what I know, so I don't think it'll affect them that drastically. But this will affect smaller YouTubers. Like, one that I can think of off the top of my head is Bionic Pig. He's a small YouTuber. He's not poor, but he's not, the most well off. He has a kid and he has sponsorships. He makes like drama videos too, I guess, kind of like Elvis the Alien. but less broad. And I mean, I can only imagine if he makes a video on this, Keemstar's fan base is just gonna attack him, and boom, he doesn't have his sponsors or his ads anymore or something like that. And he's got a kid, and he's not as well off as Keemstar H3H3. This whole situation is just shit. And is it necessary, realistically, if Keemstar somehow, like, just dies on YouTube, and obviously not in real life, I don't want anyone to get hurt or this, but just dies on YouTube, then I guess it is worth it because you are getting rid of a fucking toxic waste dump. But if nothing comes from this, and it's just like the Leafy's hair bullshit and the iDubbbz bullshit and just all over it again, it's just gonna lead to YouTubers getting less money overall. And YouTube's already becoming more and more corporate, which is so fucking annoying because it's weird. YouTube's becoming more and more corporate, but but at the same time, the corporations that are getting involved with YouTube are caring less and less and less about the people that they're working with because they have control over YouTube. Do you honestly think, like, if YouTube had the choice of losing PewDiePie or losing fucking, I don't know, Nike, you think they would choose PewDiePie? Hell no. Because no one else is going to leave YouTube. If PewDiePie, 3 all these big YouTubers, they get kicked out of YouTube somehow, every other YouTuber isn't going to have a strike because a lot of them need this for their livelihoods. A lot of them put everything into this. I know a lot of YouTubers I watch that didn't go to college because they put this everything. And obviously college isn't everything, but they don't have any other life set. And I'm just rambling right now, but dude, YouTube's gonna go to shit soon. It's fucking doomed. But this video is focusing on Keemstar and how he views less fortunate people, I guess. He's such a degenerate sometimes, man. I don't know. He's had like 3 redemption arcs, and at the end he just ends up fucking himself over. He would be a much more popular YouTuber if he just wasn't a degenerate. Anyways, thanks for watching. Again, I'm gonna link all the videos, all the fucking research, whatever you want to call, in the description. You can do whatever you want with it. Not my business. That's yours.